Supposedly it went through. Let's see.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, it's raining too?
Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Here's Johnson with a reception. A good job there getting to him quickly after the catch as he's brought down right at the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Because I ain't saying nothing. I can barely hear him.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. First and 10, Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Young working out of the gun.
Fuck! I even try to do that.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Now he's free at the 35. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route out as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now is 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. This is caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
4th and inches, what you gonna do?
Tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play
On
like
the goal
this one.
line.
3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Touchdown, Saints. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Crazy
Big 4th down conversion for
RB
the
alert
scorer and the
screen.
defense. That is
Nobody
a
there to
tough
cover.
pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Samuel in motion. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw, Young. Over the middle, he has a cut throw. And it's beyond the 40 before it's taken down.
A control.
Of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So
How about somebody got a hold on when I got sacked?
And it takes another down off the series.
Like, I hiked the ball and got sacked, but they call holding on my center. It was immediately.
No, not at all.
Bullshit. Them motherfuckers ain't blocking.
Young now. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina.
Way to extend the play. Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Plus, it's not even. It's not public.
Coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
It came out. It came after he won a few games, and he felt confident to start.
Looking to throw, Young. Working the middle of the field.
Texas out, baby.
Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now 13-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the
Broncos
25.
playing his game.
Okay, right?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter there. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
That'll go as a pick up of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 11. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, Courtney. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
Shoot.
And his kick is indeed good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score
lead,
they were like
3 and 11.
But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I played a few games, but they already had a losing record. I think I joined like week 11 or 12. Now we're at the end of the season, last game of the season. This dude in my division, supposedly they doing another season. Another season. Another season. Can we resume, my dude? You gonna pause it while I got the ball.
Okay, ready? The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Right side complete. That's Wolves. 7 yards there at a 1st down. The Panthers have 4 and 12 now on the year. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Young. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And able to get this one across the 35. It's a carry, first down, and a gain of 16. Brought down for a sack. Devin Lloyd. That is now 2 sacks.
I'll be watching for that damn middle line.
The pressure that time.
Middle line
Right
like a blitz.
up the middle.
Oh,
He was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there. And he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the season.
Oh!
On the slant, and it's intercepted.
Welcome, bullet pass.
He returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
My worst nightmare.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Got it right back. Thank you.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's studying and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Here is Young. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, there's no dispute. He's made some poor throws in this first time, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and you pick up the first
Orlando Brown's gonna get hurt last game of the season.
Thanks, quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive.
You're a free agent anyhow.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the...
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He gets it left side of Johnson. And the Saints are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go now.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Saints 23, Panthers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This game broke. It's showing I got, you know, you pick your game plan during after halftime. They got down Chuba Hubbard still up there when he ain't even on the team.
Into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
He ain't on the Panthers.
And we will not see a return to start
run
the
outside
half as
for
this
my
will be a
little
touchback.
Game plan. And they had a picture of Chuba Hubbard out there. They still got him out there. It says feature player Chuba Hubbard and got 0 rate, 0 yards, 0 yards per catch, 0 touchdown. That's because he ain't on the team no more. That's why. It's showing him. They ain't showing the right person. It's crazy.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against them. So you come out, you have to get points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe expect your defense to help out as well.
One play has them up past the 40 already. Another 1st and 10.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
This 2nd and 4.
Fight.
Now Young. Open man is Mingo.
I want him out of here right now.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In motion right is Mingo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Young going to move him around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get it. And he's going to be taken down.
Ain't giving no safety. He was right there. Could have given that safety.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw now in his own end zone. That swung out wide to Harris. He is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's taken it around the 40. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, go steal.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. This is 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Young on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Young to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Oh, yeah, he ain't adjusting.
2nd and 5.
Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Right. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth.
Ready.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check view.
They'll look to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw again. Touchdown.
Run out the middle.
Calvin Austin from 6 yards away. And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
It's Young on first down. And this one's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Young to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just
I'll solidify
lead the
my
game
top
out
5
that
pick.
way.
Now here's Samuel on the end around.
Solidify.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that
Nigga
call.
blitzing. I can see him blitzing.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. That's Samuel caught left side. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
38.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
But with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
What the? Come on.
Deontay Johnson, 30 yards. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to
21.
4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Point after, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good
Ain't do enough. They might give you credit for it. Sometimes they give you credit for one type of loss. They don't count the first one. For some reason, the game broke.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, Stockton. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
So they cheated you out of your shit.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Roger, you'd be proud of me on that pass I just made.
Here inside the 30. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on fourth.
The pass is stuff.
They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. Fourth down.
I floated that big over the guy's head to the running back to the outside area. I held down L2 and just flicked the controller. I mean, left hand lost. Yeah.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now Young fakes a sweep and looks to throw off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. On play action, Young. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Let's go.
So you got 1 sack and 2 tackle for losses? That's weak.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Speed advance.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Oh, able to avoid it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Here we go. Check right. Hut.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one a victory here for New Orleans.